Hi, John. How are you?
I'm not bad. How about you?
I'm great, thanks. So, how are you doing in science class?
Well, we just finished the biology unit, and I did really well on the test. Thanks for all your help.
Oh, no problem.
So, we started the chemistry unit, and my teacher was talking about things like electrons, protons, and atoms, but I'm not sure about how they all come together.
Hmm, I see. Yeah, that's a really interesting topic. It's actually called the atomic structure.
Yeah, that was the title on the board.
Perfect. I think I have some notes here. Let me just bring them up.
Okay.
Here we go. This is the diagram for the atomic structure of an atom. Have you seen this diagram before?
No, I think my teacher just talked about the parts.
Okay, so we'll start with the basics and we'll work our way up to this diagram. You've already mentioned electrons, protons, and neutrons. Electrons have a negative charge, protons have a positive charge, and neutrons have no charge.
Oh, okay, cool.
When we go to draw these diagrams, we start off with a nucleus, which is at the very center of the atom. Within the nucleus, we have protons, which are positive, and neutrons, which are neutral.
So then what about the electrons? Where do they go?
Good question. We draw an electron shell, which is a dashed circle around the nucleus. We draw the electrons on here like this.
Oh, okay. So then if I had more electrons, would it look something like this?
Close, you have the right idea, but there's actually a little bit more structure to the atom than that. In the first shell, we can have a maximum of 2 electrons, just like this. Any more than that, we go into a second shell, which can have a maximum of 8 electrons. If our element has more than 10 electrons, we must move on to a third shell, which can also have a maximum of 8. How about we try an example? What's an element that you've heard about in class?
Let's see. How about oxygen? That's O, right?
Yes, it is. What number is oxygen on the periodic table?
Let me check my textbook.
Okay.
So that's number 8, right?
It sure is. Oxygen has 8 protons, 8 electrons, and 8 neutrons. Here's an empty shell diagram for oxygen. We have 8 protons and 8 neutrons in the nucleus, but we don't have any electrons. Do you want to add them in?
Okay, sure, let me try. So I remember you saying that the first shell has 2,
Right.
then we go to the second shell, and that has 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Almost. How many electrons total do you have there?
2 plus 8, that makes 10.
Right. But how many electrons would we say that oxygen has?
Oh yeah, it has 8, so then I'll delete 2.
Right. This is the atomic diagram for oxygen with 8 electrons.
Okay, that seems easy enough. Thanks for all your help. Now I have to go study for my history test.
Oh, okay. Good luck. Remember, if you need help with studying tonight, we have history tutors on board, so you can log in and sign up for another session. Oh, and don't forget to rate me on the TutorJam site so I can improve as a tutor.
Okay, sure, I won't forget. Thanks again. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.